2008, Primitive Skateboarding launched in California. Paul Rodriguez, a professional skater, had signed on as a partner. On April 11, 2014, he released a video announcing that the company was fully operational and Paul Rodriguez was named president. P-Rod's success in the world of skateboarding has landed the company in the spotlight. With P-Rod having millions of followers across social media, it would seem obvious that this should translate to great numbers for Primitive Skateboarding, but as of now, this is not the case. With the advent of social media, skaters have adapted it to showcase their skills, stay up to date on the pro skaters and companies, and watch for up-and-coming talent. Because of this, outlets such as Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook will be very useful for reaching our target audience. But first, let's establish some goals. As president, Paul has done a good job of getting the word out by doing interviews and appearing on Rob Dyrdek's Ridiculousness. While this publicity is good, it does little more than let people know that there is a brand called Primitive with P-Rod as a president. This would be okay if not for the huge amount of criticism that some skaters have for Paul. It seems clear that the determining factor in purchasing Primitive would be a fondness for Paul. This would not bode well for the company. Goal number 1 deals with reputation management. We need to reinforce Primitive as the for skateboarders company that it is intended to be. This sets it apart from the competition in a positive way and would be easy to capitalize on. Goal 2 deals with the skaters that will be purchasing your products. This goal is to promote an active relationship with your customers. Our third goal is, of course, to increase sustainability for the company. This last one is an overall goal and won't be discussed in detail because goals 1 and 2's success will most likely determine if this goal is met. Your business model reflects the statement made by P-Rod. I want to leave my mark in skateboarding and help make skateboarding something that many skaters can live comfortably off of instead of just a certain few. This brings us to our first objective. This objective will be crucial to the success of the company and its PR goals. Our second objective sets its sights on retaining previous customers because in the skateboarding world, brand loyalty is extremely common and is what keeps companies afloat. Our last objective focuses on the bottom line. This objective is intended to measure the progress made by the company, the success of the PR efforts, and overall sustainability. Let's focus on some strategies that will help us meet our objectives and by extension our overall goals. This approach would show a world in which the problem of not being able to live comfortably off of a skateboarding career has dissipated. It will drive people not just to think more positively about Primitive, but also support them with purchases. This approach focuses on building relationships with existing skateboarders by fostering the participation with the brand. This will increase brand loyalty through the reciprocity principle. Partnering with relevant companies will take what you have already been doing a step further. The halo effect that can come with partnerships can increase a positive attitude and general awareness of the brand. Let's move on to the implementation process and the final stage of planning. This time, the focus of your video will be on the business model that is meant to support your team of riders rather than the company that Paul talked about in his interviews. Step 2 involves getting your audience involved with the brand in a big way. Post giveaways on the riders' social media pages to increase the subscriptions to Primitive's social media pages. People are likely to post about free merchandise that they receive. Amateur skaters are constantly trying to get their footage seen by pros and their companies, making hosting a social media contest for best trick very easy. The only rule would be that a Primitive logo should appear somewhere in the video. After some time, the submissions will get better and better. You will undoubtedly discover at least one individual that is worthy of being on the team. Bring him aboard and sponsor him. This unsolicited sponsorship will bring media coverage from skateboard magazines. Lastly, you should partner with Grizzly Grip and the Barracks. Both have pre-existing relationships with Paul and would be sources of promotion as well as new team members.